of the crowd.
Lining up to kick a little pooch, and that's what they will. A short kick to the near side, which will fly out of bounds. And so the Admirals will take over the football. Behind their quarterback, a transfer moved in a couple of years ago, ironically.
Illegal kick out of bounds on the kicking team. The receiving team will choose to take the ball at the 35. First down.
Quarterback moved in from Orlando, Florida.
Yep, Luke Johnson. His dad, Billy Ray, one of the staff members on Coach Heupel's staff.
Having a nice year, 21 touchdowns through the air. They'll play fake to Gibbs. This a backwards pass, if you will. Pickup of 5 yards.
The Rivalry Thursday starting lineups brought to you by Old Ben Franklin Motors.
And if there's one thing you can count on for Farragut, you can always count on a solid offensive line.
Yeah, always good up front. Coach Doucette does a wonderful job. Continues to, year in, year out. Farragut's offensive line is very sound, and they're mean, nasty. That was such a really great disposition you like to see out of your O-lineman.
All starts with Roger McNear at the safety position. Johnson, the quick pass to Hank DeVault near the first down marker. And they will say first down, throw the football out. Let's set up the defense for you. Going to be tested. Keep your eye on big 99, Nakia Winter.
Yeah, really moves the pile from his defensive end spot, Mark. I also like the secondary for Bearden. They do take some chances, though, which means a chance for some big plays from Farragut.
First down at the 45-yard line. Haven't seen Gibbs yet running the football, and we still won't. Play fake here, drilled in the backfield. Back at the 38-yard line.
That's Tyson Pertle, 6'3", 288-pound defensive lineman. Watch him just beat his man, and Luke Johnson didn't have a chance to draw that ball back to throw it.
Yeah, incomplete passes. He got the pass off right before the hit was ensued by Pertle. Second down and 10 at the 45. Plays called by Jeff Courtney, the son of head coach Eddie Courtney. Second and 10, our first look at Gibbs, and Gibbs going to be swallowed up and dropped by the
Eric Little.
Aforementioned Winter and Eric Little, a senior. Ugh. Third down and 7 for the Admirals. Just a minute and a half in, first third down of the game. Johnson feels the pressure, throws this one out, overthrows the intended receiver, Jordan Shepard, and a punting situation for the Admirals.
Chaz Smith in coverage for Bearden. It's fourth down.
You see this a lot with teams that have a stadium on one side. You know, when Spencer got to Jeff County, he took Jeff County and put them on the other side. Same thing here. You start to see that where he kind of gets your kids away from the crowd. So Bearden, when Josh Jones came in, he moved the home side to the away side where there are no fans.
Fourth down and 7, almost to midfield. High snap, and the pressure, and Farragut going to be dropped back at the 36-yard line. The ball comes loose. Doesn't matter who came up with it. It'll be the Bulldogs football in great field position after the miscue on the punt.
Yeah, it looked like the pressure got there quicker, and it seemed like it sailed a little bit on him. Did the snap.
Reese Keeney, one of the better punters and kickers that you will find, and I believe they're calling an incomplete pass. because they were signaling incomplete as he got it and tried to shuffle it forward. Ball hit the ground, so that saved Bearden, or saved Farragut some yardage. Drew Parrott, the sophomore quarterback, throws this one out to the near side and swallowed up quickly is a ninth grader, Torrey Buford.
Yeah, Bearden got lucky there. Almost had a face mask. Kid was able to pull his hand back before he got full hand of it. Parrott, just a sophomore, been started for 2 years.
Yeah, by the time Parrott's a senior, it's going to be one of those experienced guys out there. No gain on the play for Bearden, 2nd and 10 after the muffed punt situation. Handoff right up the middle, and they'll get about 5, maybe 6 yards. Set up the offense for you. Got 4 seniors on that offensive line.
You have a sophomore at center, so you I like that. I mean, you've got some experience surrounded by your center who will be playing right along with Parrott the next couple of years. So the guy that snaps him the ball, same age. I love kind of the versatility there.
High snap here. Parrott will lose about 3 yards by a Farragut defense that got in the backfield very quickly.
Yeah, I love Bryce Fontenot for the Admirals, number 50. They've always got good linebackers at Farragut. Jay Smiley, Jake Alley, no different.
3rd down and 4. They'll change the personnel and literally send everybody off. It's 4th down and 6, as the scoreboard says 3rd down, but the marker is 4th down, obviously. So a punting situation here.
Ethan Ford in punt formation.
Ashton Auker is deep. And as Zach Rickens of WVLT said on the pregame show, as a flag comes in, Auker's had a heck of a year in special teams.
5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
5-yard penalty. It's 4th and 11.
Fourth down and 11 at the 49. High snap. They'll have time here. End over end punt that Auker says get away from. It takes a Bearden bounce inside the 10 and down to the 8. Let's take a break. No score yet between Farragut and Bearden. The Cheer Dance Spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And tonight it will take us over to Bearden as the Bearden cheerleaders tonight being honored by Exterior Home Solutions for all of your home needs. Think Exterior Home Solutions. No score yet in this game. Just 4 minutes into it. Farragut bottled up back at their own 8-yard line. Second possession of the game for them. Inside handoff and going nowhere. Austin, we've got a special guest up here in the tight confines of the press box. And Kirby, if you can turn around here, face the camera over here. It's tight confines. There we go. We'll show your face for a minute. Okay, Austin.
I know, just let him be on camera. It's all good. I can stand over here and just talk.
All right, so you handled the coin toss out there. Tell us about who you're here for. A great cause.
Yeah, I'm here for Starry Night of Knoxville. It's an organization that was founded by a family that has had a interaction with brain cancer. They battled it as a family, and they've been going on for about 7 years now. They have a 5K race this Sunday.
Okay.
If you are willing to sign up, it is at Iams Nature, and you can sign up still and go out there and just go out there just for the families that are dealing with the
brain cancer,
and all that. You know, it battles everybody, and it's different for every single person. And with all that going on, I'm just able to be out here and just be there for the kids and the families.
By the way, no gain on the play here. It's now 3rd down and 12 for Farragut back at their own 6-yard line. I will say this as we see the 3rd down play here for Farragut. 2 tackles for losses, and look at here, get out of the end zone, and they will. The 3rd straight tackle for loss. Kirby, I will say this to you. For you guys, when it comes to NIL, it's given all kinds of opportunities to come out and be a part of great causes.
Yeah, you know, being able to go out here and just, you know, be with the families and be with the patients who are dealing with this and battling brain cancer and you know, just being able to go to the hospitals with children's hospitals and just interact with the kids and the families, you know, it just trying to make everybody's day a whole lot better just one day at a time.
Well, a key punting situation here. Reese Keeney will get the football away. End-over-end kick taken at the 41-yard line. And the Bulldogs going to get nice field position down inside the 30, down to the 25. And that's where they will set up shop. Hey, Kirby, good to see you, man. Looking forward to a great baseball season again this year.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Well, you know, last year, we had Miss over at Grand Oaks where my girls go to school. We had Miss Hicks, and Miss Hicks is a big baseball fan. So we had, we had Trey Lipscomb come out. He and, another player came out and read to the girls. And so this year, Avery, who is my youngest, who was part of that class, she's already put her request in. Her requests are you and Blake Burke, because she wants the guy that hits the big home runs. So she wants the mustache man and the guy that hits the big home runs.
Well, I think that's something that we could make happen. Blake, I know Blake's always willing to go read. So
flag comes in here. Hey, man, good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Seriously,
thank you.
Thanks for coming out.
Snap. False start.
Thank you, man.
60 on offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down. Number 60.
I will say this as he leaves us. It is a new day where these athletes get to come out and kind of be a part of great causes. I love the fact that so many of these athletes are giving their time for that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this year, Cedric Tillman's been out, to Grand Oaks. That's just one little elementary school in Anderson County. They don't count all the other ones, numerous ones that they go to. Bearden trying to make a big play right here, a little bubble screen. They'll get most of it back marked down to the 20, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 5.
Ethan Ford on the catch, and they'll get the 5 yards back plus another 5. So a 1st and 15, now a 2nd down and 5 right outside the D1 red zone. Battle of field position has been won by Bearden so far. Inside handoff off left tackle. And about a yard short.
Jason Thompson carries. Alley on the stop.
Is Jason Thompson.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Right now, Bearden is living on the Farragut side of the 50. Farragut just trying to sustain. They really get off the field the first time. This time, Bearden down now inside 15, picking up the first down. They'll move the sticks.
3rd down and a yard. Tough inside running.
Brown carries.
And we'll get the first down for Sean Brown. Second Bearden drive to start in Farragut territory. Talk about someone who needs the game not makeover. How'd you like to cut that head of hair? You could use some of that. Maybe he could share some with you.
I was thinking about asking Kirby for some.
First down and 10 at the 13. Parrott rolls right, has time, back of the end zone.
That's a great throw. Did he get it? He got it.
What a touchdown grab. Bounced off his hands. He stayed with it, came down with the grab, and the Bulldogs strike first from 13 yards out.
That was a great throw where only his guy could get it. On the run.
Watch
Full
the
extension.
concentration going high. Ethan Ford makes the grab, and the Bulldogs, as Eric Kane looks on, take a 6-0 lead. Snap is up, and it is good. Bearden up 7-0. Quick message from Humana.
Stephen Hortis is with us. He's a senior market manager for Humana. Stephen, what a busy time for you guys with open enrollment.
Extremely busy, extremely busy. So right now is Medicare Advantage enrollment season. It runs from October 1st to December 7th. This is when folks who have Medicare are interested in switching their medical or prescription drug coverage. Gives them the time to switch for January 1st enrollment.
Okay.
All right, so we're very excited about that. We're right in the thick of it.
And the 5-star rating for you guys, what a huge honor.
Huge honor. It's actually our 3rd time in the last 4 years being awarded a 5-star rating, and that comes from the federal government, which is the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services. It's extremely hard to get that rating, so we're extremely proud about that rating.
I've been over to your Humana Neighborhood Center over on Western Avenue. It's a hopping, happening, fun place, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's actually on 4438 Western Avenue. We've got licensed sales agents there Monday through Friday from 9 to 4, and we have customer service reps there as well. We answer questions for folks that have Medicare. We enroll Medicare eligibles, and we have a lot of fun. We do silver sneakers classes, and then anybody that has Medicare questions or is interested in our Medicare plans in general, we would love to have them stop by.
So much information at humana.com.
Yeah, gorgeous night here tonight at Bearden as the Bulldogs take a 7-0 lead.
And then go pooch kick.
Yeah, what a spectacular view brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. So the Admirals continued to start with good field position, except for that last drive. Two of the 3 drives, they've had good field position. They'll hand off to Gibbs, and I think they would like to establish the run, but a loss of 1 on first down.
Little on the stop.
Eric, the front 7 for Bearden, specifically the linebackers, doing really good work early.
Yeah, they are. I mean, that last Farragut drive before the punt, I think it was 3 straight negative plays. That front 7 from Bearden, Eric Little with the middle linebacker, and Tyson Pirtle up front. They have really started off this game the right way, playing on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
4 straight tackles for losses, 3 on the last drive, 1 on this one. That a loss of 1, so they'll go back to the air, getting some pressure up front. And look out here, Joe Newbert, collision of the game as a flag comes in.
Yeah.
Now I thought he turned his head and led with the shoulder, but they've got a better angle than we did down there.
Well, they're going to call it, so we'll have a better angle once we do the.
And that's what Josh is saying. Josh Jones is saying he led with the shoulder.
Personal foul, helmet contact, number 7 on defense, 15.
So watch this. Let's take a look at it here. He lowered his shoulder. Now, again, I think you'd have to have a real slow-mo look at it. That was such an almost real time. It's hard to get a real hard look at it.
Yeah, I mean, once again, they had a better look than we did. However you look at it, it's a huge call in this game.
Here we go.
Okay, helmet to
I
helmet.
like that better. Yep, I like that call. Yep, from that angle.
Yep. Cody Claw on the hit. First Farragut drive into Bearden territory. Johnson, a quick pass out. Nice job fighting through the block and making the tackle for the Bulldogs is Kai Young.
Right now, Bearden's playing with all the energy. They got the 7-0 lead. Defense is popping people. I don't think, even on the last play, I don't think he tried to hit helmet to helmet. The player lowered his helmet right when he did, and it just kind of happened. But that was a great play by Young, fighting through the block. Farragut can't play ahead of the sticks right now, Mark.
Second down and 10. They're inside the 40, down at the 37-yard line. Inside handoff to Gibbs, and tough sledding in there. That Bearden drive, it was productive. It wasn't very long. 4 plays, 25 yards, and just 123. A 13-yard touchdown by Ethan Ford as Eddie Courtney and his son Jeff down 7-0. We'll call it 3rd down and 9. Now, one of the better kickers you'll find anywhere at Farragut and Catholic, Reese Keeney. It would be a 53-yarder from here. Johnson can step up if he wants, has pressure from behind, hangs this one out, catch is made out of bounds. And unfortunately taking the brunt as ever, there you go. That'll make you feel better as the player sees like, oh gosh. Yeah, watch it again. Johnson overthrows receiver, and lady with the camera in her hands takes a shot. It looks as though right now they're lining up to go for it.
Kind of that no man's land. Too close to punt. Too far away for a realistic field goal.
4th down and 9. And the question is, will they run a play? Or
delay game. Delay game.
Yeah, trying to get a free 5 yards.
Delay game.
Delay game against Farragut.
And they'll run Keeney out there. I'll say this, I don't hate punting if I'm Farragut, because Keeney, once again, is as good a kicker punter as you'll find. You've got a good chance with him of keeping that field position in your favor, as Sam Tummins is deep for the Bulldogs. Good snap. Keeney puts a little back spin on it, and it will bounce into the end zone, so they'll net 21 yards. Well, we invite you to continue to do what you have done over the, well, almost 2 years now. You have helped us raise over $30,000 to make sure that there are no gravestones of our veterans at our 3 national cemeteries here in East Tennessee and Knoxville that at Christmas do not have a wreath on them. You can go to knoxwreaths.org, donate at the games, and I sure hope we get nice participation tonight from our Bearden and Farragut friends here this evening. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Bulldogs up 7-0 on Farragut. Quick pass here from Parrott, and a quick 5 yards.
They keep hitting this little bubble screen out to the left and to the right. Eventually they're going to fake that, and that guy that's blocking is going to release, and they're going to hit one on a vertical.
Which is essentially what Jalen Hyatt did against Alabama, somewhat. Inside handoff to the near side, getting to the outside. Flags come in. So tough running here out past the 35-yard line. Should be for naught. For Kai Ironside, probably a hold.
Markers on the play.
Holding, number 71 on offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot. Replay, second down.
Right there, he got him. Yep. Should have let him go. Instead, he hooked him.
So what was a first down out to about the 35 will take it back to the 16-yard line. Josh Jones, the offensive coordinator for the state 5A champion Powell Panthers a year ago. And his first opportunity as a head coach at a rather large program in Tennessee.
Back him up 5 more yards.
Prior to the snap.
Ball start against Bearden. 5-yard penalty. It's 2nd and 19.
Second down and 19 with under a minute to go in the first quarter. Fifth penalty already on Bearden, as Parrott, the young quarterback, not the biggest of guys, 5'8", 156, but he is slippery. Inside handoff here, and that will go nowhere. Admirals all over that one in the backfield. Matthew Purvis, and that may be the last play of the first quarter.
It would be if I were Josh Jones. Take it to the other end, run your third down, and see what happens.
7-0 the score after one on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Pilot Company. The Battle of West Knoxville between Bearden and Farragut.
The score, Bearden 7, Farragut nothing.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Pilot Company, Ted Russell Ford, Food City, and Lincoln Memorial University.
Football is back, and OAB Law is excited for a season full of big hits and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OAB Law will come to your defense. Call OAB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
I chose LMU because I wanted doors to open for me. For my future to have endless possibilities. To know I could become anything I wanted to be. Objection, Your Honor. I always wanted to say that. So whether I wanted to be a veterinarian, a high school teacher, let's turn to page 32, or a successful dentist, I knew LMU would help me get there. All I had to do was open the door.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent in Farragut. I've been an agent here for 14 years, and I'd love to earn your business. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We're there for you if you're buying a home, a car, or you have a teenager that's starting to drive. We can help with all of that. We'd love to earn your business.
When it comes to the game of football, teamwork is critical for success. When it comes to customer service and business, that team approach is just as critical. That's why we're such believers in our friends at Exterior Home Solutions. We have seen firsthand how Exterior Home Solutions has supported our community and treats their customers just like family. So when it comes to roofing, siding, or maybe a complete overhaul, please make Exterior Home Solutions your first and only call.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Football is back, and OAB Law is excited for a season full of big hits and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OAB Law will come to your defense. Call OAB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you in part by Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics, proud orthopedic provider for the Rivalry Showcase.
Second quarter is brought to you by the ministry changing the lives of athletes all over East Tennessee and the state for that matter. Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Time now for the State Farm T-shirt toss, brought to you by Jessica Green, Laura Ash, Jeanette Rogers, and Scotty Dykes, as the Farragut cheerleaders throw out the T-shirt. 7-0 Bulldogs with the lead after one, although it is third down and buddies from their own 6-yard line, 3rd and 24. Drew Parrott, the quarterback. You wonder if you just hand off here, try to get a little space for your punter. They'll swing this one out to the near side, trying to get some of it back. They'll get some of it back by Buford. Take a look at the first quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. Those rushing yards are not a misprint.
No, a great job by really both teams, but specifically the Bearden defense. I mean, you know, you come in and Elijah Gibbs is running all over a lot of teams he plays. Not to this point, not through a quarter. We'll see if that changes.
That's the irresistible force against the immovable object. I mean, just nothing in the first quarter at all. Admirals have Auker back waiting right at midfield. Bunt this one away. It is returnable. Auker right up the gut. Look out. Auker's got speed. Great field position almost to the 35. And the Admirals are set up at the 36-yard line, down 7-0. Well, you hear me say it. I will say it all the time because it's so important. If you have an athlete preparing for the ACT, make sure that they get in touch with my friends at the Kuntz Cram course. Schools have raised those merit scholarships. Lottery dollars have gone up for a score of 21 and above. One-on-one and online for the week-long course because that next class is coming up on December the 3rd. KuntzCramCourse.com or 865-387-0815.
Dr. Stephen Malone is here along with Dr. Costa. I've said this for years, my dentist and my friends, but we have proof that I am actually a customer and a client.
Right. So you were in the chair the other day and you got to see what was going on, right? So you see this thing, it looks like you're getting a bunch of stuff done to you, but in all actuality, this is a brand new piece of equipment. So we're not scraping and polishing teeth with grit and taking away some microscopic tooth structure every time. This time you get your teeth cleaned and it's non-destructive and it's actually more effective. So it works really well.
I will say this, and I'm being serious, I didn't even really know anything was happening. It was so quiet.
Right. It's a spray-on technology instead of scraping off. So if you can imagine a Vaseline wiped on your windshield, we were getting it off with a snow scraper and a polisher, and now we're doing it with a power sprayer, and it actually works better. So we're getting it cleaner.
So KnoxvilleSmiles.com, and yes, after that, I was smiling, by the way.
A little business in there is because a player was down for Farragut, and the good doctors at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic there to make sure they check him out. The LMU halftime report coming up in front of a packed house here at Bearden High School. The Matlock Kick retires. Our bands, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Friday night preview, that and more coming up on the LMU halftime report. Just getting started in the second quarter, 7-0 Bulldogs with the lead as the senior quarterback comes out, Luke Johnson. Wait until the young man is completely off the field and out of the way. I didn't see the second number. I saw he's a 20-something
23,
number.
I believe.
Jackson Fisher, number 23, is a senior. So back to action. Play fake here, a little inside. And there's Auker for a quick gain of 7, maybe 8 yards, taken down by Sam Nico. Nico will be playing in the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase Saturday, December the 10th. Second down and 3 at the 29 for the Admirals.
One of the first times tonight they've won first down. Now they're playing.
And that defensive front for Bearden has been dominant so far as Nico gets in the backfield again.
Yep, and that time it's Nico, and if he hadn't made the play, Eric Little was going to be there to make the play. 3rd and 4 now.
Yeah, Nico and some of his friends wearing black jerseys have been living in the backfield tonight. 4 down territory at the 30-yard line, you would think.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Now this is to a point though where you may feel comfortable kicking. You know,
3rd down and 4. Johnson feels some pressure, throws this one deep for Walker and almost intercepted.
And if the if the safety continues to run, it is an interception. He kind of slowed up because he thought the ball wasn't going to travel.
Sam Tummins, the safety for Bearden, and now a 4th down and 4 for the Admirals, down 7-0. It'll be a 47-yard field goal from here, well within Reese Keeney's range. And they will line up to go for it. Would love to get a free 5 yards from the Bearden front 4. They won't get it. Johnson feeling the pressure, rolls right, can run for it if he wants. He'll throw for it. Walker makes the catch. Inside the 5, out at the 3. 1st down and goal for the Admirals.
Nice play by Johnson, because you're right, he could have run for it, but he kept his eyes up the field and saw Walker and then delivers a nice ball. And this was a nice catch on the run.
I thought for a second Eric Kane was going to form tackle him right there. Eric, what are you doing? You had a chance.
I'm protecting the microphone. I'm protecting the investment here.
Thank
but I
you.
will say that's as hard as I've been hit in about 4 or 5 years. So There we go.
That's called maturity and growth in television production. Protect the equipment at all cost. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Inside handoff. Breaking tackles down inside to about the 2.
This Bearden front 7 is something else. I mean, every play they're in the backfield.
I love the angle Scotty Liston had there.
I love the drone. I love that CBS is using the drone on their coverage now.
Chesney and Hill on the stop.
Instead of the blend.
2nd and goal.
Catching up with Scotty Liston vision. What an angle there. 2nd down and goal. We'll call it at the 3.
So this is the kind of thing they can't afford to go back.
Oh, yeah.
Offsides, though.
Wow, offsides.
Offsides against Bearden.
At the distance to the goal, so 2nd down
Remains
and
2nd
goal
and
at the 1.5. I have this feeling Scotty's just dying to just fly the drone on into the middle of the
fly on in there for the tackle, Scotty.
Yeah, let's not. 2nd down and goal, and a great view here as they'll try to push the pile into the end zone, and they will. Touchdown, Admirals within an extra point of a tie.
Quarterback push, quarterback sneak, and then running back comes up and just shoves him in behind that good offensive line. And Luke Johnson is an extra point away from tying this football game. See 35 there for Farragut coming up, pushing him in, that being Wyatt Drummy, the junior.
All on point and extra point to tie things up. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good as well. Quarterback sneak will tie things up between Bearden and Farragut. 6 plays, 36 yards, and they end in the end zone. by Recruit Me is the new sports recruiting app that connects student athletes and college coaches. With Recruit Me, you can build your athletic resume, connect with college coaches, and discover opportunities to play at the next level. Don't make coaches research you. You can give them everything they need at Recruit Me. The soft launch tomorrow. Take a shot of the QR code down there, and you can register to be a part of the Recruit Me Showcase Combine, which will be Sunday, December the 4th, to kick off the week for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. Deep kickoff from Reese Keeney here into the end zone. Game is tied at 7. Time now for the Gamboozles game night makeover. And guess who's in the house? There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that sport coat. He's got the pocket square.
Jeez. Who you got down there with you, Frank?
Hey, this is Noah. Noah's a senior at Bearden High School, Mark. Good seeing you guys tonight, too. And also we have Tasha from Gamboozles Barbershop. Tasha's moved here from Texas, and I think she's done one other week with you guys, and she was so, so good we brought her back.
There you go. Hey, Noah, what are you hoping happens down there to your head of hair?
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little nervous, but I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Well, he said it gets the girls, so I guess you don't want too much off.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have trust, right?
Oh, yeah, you know me. I'm going to get the girls either way.
Okay, well, no, I don't know you. I've never met you. But okay, here we go. All right, so Frank, Tasha, good luck on Noah. We'll check back in at halftime.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Well, man, you know me. No, actually, we've never talked, but here we go.
I was thinking the same thing.
I know high school guys. I know he wants his hair to look good. Second down and 10 after the deep pass from Parrott. Falls harmlessly to the turf if you're the Admirals. Inside handoff here. Jailbreak.
Thompson carries. Gain of 1 on the play.
What a defensive matchup tonight between these two schools, especially in stopping the run.
Jet Piper.
Caro in on the tackle, number 56 for Farragut.
It's 3rd and 9.
Eric Kane, what you got?
Yeah, that last Farragut defensive series was linebacker Jackson Fisher who went down. He's not out there right now. Looks like an ankle injury being attended to by the good people of KOC, but backups are in for him.
Okay, 3rd down and 9 at the 21. Parrott has time, rolling right. Not going to be able to run anywhere, and we'll just throw this one out of bounds, and that Farragut defense gets a 3 and out.
Pass incomplete.
Second 3 and out of the first half for that Farragut defense.
So after Bearden lived on the Farragut side of the 50 basically the entire first quarter, it's kind of flipped here in the second quarter. Farragut set up to get good field position again.
Fourth down and 9, 3rd punt of the night. And a flag comes in, or a stoppage anyway. 5 yards against the Bulldogs. And a 4th down and 16. Their 7th penalty already.
And Ocker standing in Bearden territory right now. He's going to back up to the 50.
Fourth down and 14. Good snap. Side winding punt. That will be returnable. And look out here. Ocker's got some speed. Ocker's got a wall. Ocker will take it. Spins inside the 30 down to the 25. He is a slippery guy.
That's twice now he's set up Farragut great field position on punt returns. Return of 30 yards, and it was an electrifying 30 yards.
You love the aggressiveness of which Ocker attacks the ball. A lot of guys
bounces.
will just let the ball bounce, and he says, I think I'll take that, and here we go. Got some nice blocks, nice spin move to pick up another 10 yards, and the Admirals at the 25-yard line. Johnson will hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle. Boy, big shot there. Gain of 4 yards.
That was the one with the better runs tonight for Farragut.
Hurdle and Lamonco on the
4 yards.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's been tough sledding for both running backs.
I said 4 yards. You said, I know. That's what I'm saying. Rushing yards tonight for Farragut, 1 yard. Positive. To your point. And a whistle comes in here.
Sideline warning on Bearden.
Sideline warning against Bearden.
And a timeout is taken here by Bearden.
Timeout, Bearden.
Well, our thanks to Tim Elrod and OEB Law. $1,000 going to the home school, which is Bearden tonight. There's the cheerleaders, and Tim is standing in the background there. By the way, the OEB Law Game of the Week on BBB TV 12 tomorrow. Oliver Springs and Midway. You can watch that on one of their social media channels, including Facebook. What a gorgeous night to start the final weekend of high school football for the regular season.
A lot to be decided tonight, tomorrow night. Positioning. Teams could go from out to in. Some teams could go as high as a 2. And then also with a loss tomorrow night, be totally out. So I mean, it's, look at Gibbs could be a 2. They could also be out. So like, there's a wide range.
Which is why we say in October so often, the playoffs start tonight. I mean, literally the playoffs have already started. They technically start next Friday night. We don't know where we'll be. We don't know what game we'll have next Friday night for you, but 7 o'clock right here on MyVLT, OEB Law Playoff Friday. Johnson across the middle. His receiver slips and falls down at the 5-yard line.
Incomplete.
Jacob Farragut, the senior receiver.
Intended for Chase Van.
Farragut 0 for 4 on third downs tonight. A 3rd down and 6 coming up right here in what would not be considered 4-down territory with the kicker that you've got in Keeney. Be a 38-yarder from here. Johnson trying to get away from Nico. Squares the shoulders up. They'll get the 1st down inside the 5 and out of bounds. Finally goes Davila. Landis Davila.
Plow on the stop.
17 yards, and it's 1st down and goal.
1st and goal, Farragut.
Nico came on the blitz, and a nice job by Luke Johnson spinning out of it.
There's the junior wide receiver, 6'2", 190. Wide side of the field, the near side, they'll hand off inside, and going nowhere is Gibbs, although he'll break tackles and he will go somewhere down to about the 2-yard line all on his own.
Bearden ripping at that football. At what point do you just do the quarterback sneak like you did last time?
There's a couple of players that are down out on the field, including Cody Cloud, number 7. It looks like a cramping situation. Awfully early.
Blue 2020 F-150 $41,990. Hut. Jake drops back. He's got a deal wide open. The crowd goes wild. With savings, whether you're looking for a low-mileage pre-owned truck to tailgate in or a minivan to get the whole family to the game, the Pre-Owned Patrol has what you're looking for. Only at Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive.
The Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City coming your way Saturday night, December the 10th, 7 p.m. at Anderson County High School. If you are in a local band, make sure that you contact Ron Rogers and sign up to be a part of our band. Cheerleaders and dance teams, we're working on that right now. It'll be on CW WBXX Channel 20, Saturday night, December the 10th. Second down and goal at the 2. Johnson will turn, hand off right tackle, makes a move, slides in for the touchdown for the Admirals to take the lead.
That's just all individual effort. Both runs down, the first one down to the 2, and then that time just kind of tough to bring down. Gibbs. There's always a Gibbs running the ball at Farragut.
There's always a DeVault catching passes. All important extra point is up. It is good, and the Admirals a 5-play, 25-yard drive, if you will, after the nice 30-yard kickoff or punt return, I should say, by Ashton Walker. And the Admirals take a 14-7 lead. What a spectacular night. A packed house, standing room only. Standing room only for much of the stadium. You see our production unit down there, our new F-450 truck from Ted Russell Ford with a big old box on the back of it, and all the aerial coverage brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions.
Did Dee Dee like my idea of you sleeping in the truck?
It depends on what day you're talking about.
Gotcha.
Might have been a day or two it was a good idea. Might have been a day or two it was a bad idea. .6:18 to go first quarter. Admirals up 14-7. A reminder, winner of this guarantees itself a home playoff game next week. And the winner will be pulling for Bradley Central tomorrow night for an upset win over Maryville. And if that were to happen, then the winner of this would have a home playoff game and be the region champion. By the way, great photos brought to you by DHIL.photos. DH Photography. Take a shot of the QR code. It will take you right to the website. You can see some of the great shots from all of our games, be it cheerleaders, band, football, all of our Rivalry Thursdays, and you can purchase some great shots there and support a young man starting a new business. 14-7, inside handoff. Tough sled for a gain of about 5 yards.
Very nice, solid run on first down from Rashawn Brown. Bearden got to reestablish themselves. Even if they don't score, flip the field, run some clock. Their drives have been all too short the last 3 drives or so.
They'll stick to the ground to Brown and not going anywhere. That Farragut front has been playing awfully well. 40 and 41. Matthew Purvis and Chase Potter teaming up to make the tackle. And here you are, third down and 3.
I kind of like rolling through Parrott out here. Parrott had a fairly long touchdown run last week against Anderson County. He's a good enough athlete. Give him that run pass option.
Third down and 3. 1 for 4 on third down are the Bulldogs. Parrott going to stand in there. Looks to throw, and this one knocked away. And a punting situation for Josh Jones and the Bulldogs. Parrott had no room to run.
Well, he felt the pressure from Bryce Fontenot.
And knocked away by John Duncan. Third 3 and out for the Bulldogs, second in a row. Well, you really, if you're Bearden, you don't want Walker to get his hands on the football. He's been kind of building that confidence as a punt returner all night long. 4th punt of the night. A high-hanging punt that will fall in the middle of a bunch of Admirals, and the Bulldogs will down it at the 48-yard line.
They'll get the ball at basically midfield again.
Well, congratulations to Thomas Whithauer, our E2 Sports Scholar Athlete of the Game, a senior, a 4.3 GPA. Thomas getting it done in the classroom and on the field as well for the Admirals, and he runs out on the field take his position on that offensive line for the Admirals. Up 14-7.
This is where Farragut has a chance to really extend.
Johnson throws this one out. It looked like Gibbs had nowhere to go, and then just that quickly he picks up 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Bulldogs get the football to start the second half, but they would love to not go to halftime down 2 scores.
Yeah, no doubt. That's exactly right. Can you just get a stop?
Second and 4 at the 46. Johnson, the senior quarterback, inside handoff, and just what the doctor ordered for that Bearden front 4.
Yeah, loss of 1 after the tackle by Bryce Chesney.
No gain on the play.
Chesney into the backfield for a loss of 1. Big play here. Sixth tackle for loss tonight by that Bearden front 4. And they could use another one here. Wide side of the field, the near side on a 3rd down and 5. And the Admirals will look to the short side. Feeling pressure, turning the shoulders, throwing it across the middle.
He's almost doing, I think, sidearm, Mark.
And they will convert.
Finds old steady there. He found him on the last drive. Landis Davila. Davila, a junior.
Watch the pressure by the front 4 again for Bearden as Johnson feels it, squares the shoulders, and as you said, almost sidearms for the first down. Johnson here feels pressure again, throws this one high into the air, and is it intercepted or is it caught? They battle for it, and I think Bearden comes up with it, and they will say, it looks like an interception to me, and the officials agree. It was the pressure.
Yep, the backside pressure.
That Johnson felt in his face. He didn't get enough mustard on the football.
First down, Bulldogs.
There's the pressure.
Yep, that's from Clough.
Chaz Smith comes up with the pick. Back at their own 10-yard line.
Now you can go score here, middle 8 again.
You know, if I'm Bearden, I'm happy with keeping the football and getting to halftime. I don't want to have to punt deep in my own
need
territory.
first downs, period.
Yeah, you need a couple of first downs, I'd be happy.
There's the fake.
Fakes, throws this one deep, intercepted. And look out here, outside the 30, here come the Admirals. Inside the 20, cutting back inside, looking for the end zone. Not going to find it is Jordan Shepard. It's first down and goal at the 1-yard line. That's one Parrott would love to have back.
Yeah, it didn't put enough air on it. He tried to fit it in really tight. If he puts air on it and just...
First and goal, Farragut.
30 yards on the return, Eric Kane.
Yeah, it was a really nice looking play. Great run after the catch. But hey, that was Jordan Shepard who came in for the injured Jackson Fisher at linebacker, or at the star position a couple of drives ago. So nice play by him.
You know, and that was my point that I said if I was, Eric, thank you. If I was the Bearden offense, I just wanted to hold the ball and not give Farragut a chance to go up 2 scores. You're backed up at your own 10-yard line. I just want to get to halftime. Now it's first down and goal. We'll call it the 2-yard line. Inside handoff. And that Bearden front 4, a loss of a yard. 7th tackle for loss tonight.
From the 1-yard line, I would have just went quarterback sneak like you did on your last touchdown.
Winner and Chesney on the stop.
Or your first touchdown.
Loss on the play. It's second and
that
goal.
had success. Going into the pistol, Bearden's defensive line's been too active. Back in the pistol again.
Second down and goal at the 3.
Overloaded side to the right.
Johnson will hand off again to Gibbs, looking inside, touchdown. His second touchdown of the night. The Admirals up 20-7. Extra point to come, just 2:20 to go in the half.
The tale of 2 quarters. First quarter, all Bearden. Second quarter, all that and then some from Farragut.
Extra point is up. It is good. Now, if you're Bearden, back to what we talked about. Now I think you've got to be aggressive to try to score to make it a one-possession game at the half. You get the football to start the second half. You got to be aggressive offensively now.
But what if you're too aggressive and you give them the ball right back? You're down 28.
I don't think you have a choice now. I think you have to. I think you've got to go. You got to go for it. It's a par 5. You can't lay up right here. Well, here's where we are. The end of the season is tonight. The regular season, OEB Playoff Friday, presented by Pilot Company, starts next week. A lot of anticipation over that Maryville-Powell game. West Alcoa was an absolute barn burner. Clinton-Campbell County, best broadcast we've ever had because Austin wasn't here. And then next Friday night. And here's the deal. I don't know where we'll go next week. We essentially have got to see how Friday plays out because, as you said, there's so many things that could happen.
A lot of different options, and a lot of different moving parts. Something you think you may have won't materialize, or something, or vice versa. So, a lot to be played out tomorrow night that'll determine where we are next Friday night.
Deep kick. By the way, senior night, we've talked about this all year long, but senior night for Gibbs tomorrow night is at Carson Newman.
That's right. Brent going to have a tear in his eye.
Really?
Is he? No. No, he will not.
By the way, the Gambooz's game night makeover. Wow, that's a makeover right there. I mean, look at Frank. We've got the master down there. Anxious to see what the game night makeover looks like. Now, Parrott will look to throw, throws this one out, and they'll pick up 6 yards.
Parrott's pass complete to Beaufort.
You recall his name a lot. What a future that Torrey Buford has, just a 9th grader.
Gain of 5 on the play. It's 2nd and 5.
Bearden with 2 timeouts left. 2nd down, and we'll call it 5 at their 25. Parrott looks to throw, cross the middle. Catch should have been made, but is it intercepted? Farragut says they came up with it. The official said they did not.
Parrott's pass intended for Cummings incomplete.
They were sure jumping around like they got it. Here's the replay.
Well, let's take a look. Should have been caught.
Bounces off the foot, bounces up in the air, still alive.
And they picked it off.
He got it.
That's a pick.
He got it. What an angle.
And Bearden.
3rd down and 5. Flag comes in.
Eddie's thrown the challenge flag now.
Well, illegal procedural, moving back 5 yards.
Ball start against Bearden.
Here's what's funny is that Joe McNish, who does the games for Joe Tessitore every weekend, doing our stats, he does have a call challenge laminated card. If it were just for us, it wouldn't be laminated. But since it's for Tess, it's laminated. Oh, okay, the flag is laminated. 3rd down and 10. Parrott looking to throw, overthrows his receiver.
And he threw into double coverage, too.
And all of a sudden,
it's 4th down.
To the point that you said, you want to give Farragut the football back again.
Exactly. So, again, I was proven to be correct. You're going for the par 5 and 2, just hit it in the water.
Well, how quickly this game has turned. After 1 quarter, Bearden with a 7-0 lead. And now Walker is back at his 45. It's the 5th punt of the game. A high hanging punt that Walker will step under, drops the football. And the Bulldogs say they've come up with it. And Bearden gets the football. What a mistake, as Farragut is ready to just put Bearden away. Now with 1:48 to go, the Bulldogs have 2 timeouts and they're almost to midfield. Boy, nice play by Preston LaBanca, number 4.
Just created a little bit of doubt there. A little bit of left hand in the peripheral vision.
Recovered by Preston LaBanca.
LaBanca reached over and just knocked it away.
Now you try to get up and down here after you hit it in the water.
This Bearden offense has gone nowhere. Can they manufacture something? Parrott throws this one across the middle, and a flag comes in. The flag will be thrown on John Duncan, 15 yards in high school, not a spot foul. Those people who watch the NFL say, don't they mark it there? Yeah, well, this isn't the NFL. So 15 yards will move it to the Farragut 40-yard line. That is the first Bearden first down since the 4:21 mark of the first quarter.
Well.
First down and 10 at the 40. Farragut bringing pressure. Parrott throws this one, overthrows. They've got great coverage, by the way. The LMU halftime report, our Matlock kick for tires. Our bands tonight. Brought to you by Gray Hodges, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. When Corey Crabtree will join us tonight. Our Friday night preview, that and more on the LMU halftime report.
The one thing Bearden's not done is work the middle of the field. They continue to work the boundary. Working outside the hash. I'd love to see him work the middle of the field. Got a real opportunity to kind of get out of jail here.
Second down and 10. A little confusion for the receivers. They'll sling this one out to Rashawn Brown, and there is that defense. Jacob Farhat. And Jason Thompson, another freshman, nowhere to go for Bearden.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Loss of 2 makes it a 3rd down and 12, and a timeout is taken here.
See, to me, this is 2-down territory.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
So on a 4th down and 12, you would give Farragut the football at the 42 with a minute to go?
Yep.
Final score from Chattanooga.
And our thanks to Gray Hodges for $1,000 going to the visiting school. And this week, it's, of course, Farragut High School. Don Dodgen, the athletic director on the left there, along with Charlie Morgan. And our thanks to Charlie and what Gray Hodges has done this year, making a huge difference. So much expense goes for the buses and the travel, and Gray Hodges doing their part to kind of help alleviate those costs for Farragut High School this week. Bearden has 1 timeout left. The great Eddie Courtney, head coach of the Farragut Admirals. Enjoyed our visit that I hope you saw on the pregame show. Sat down with him in his office this week. Third down and 12. You've taken a timeout to talk about it. 2 receivers to each side for Parrott. 3rd and 12. Parrott has time. Steps up. Throws this one across the middle. Right off the chest of the receiver, Sam Tummons, who I think anticipated that the ball was going to be tipped by the diving defensive back.
That's several drops here in the first half. The Parrott's not been perfect, but that was a great ball. Dropped it in there.
Beautiful grab. And they will send out the punt team. to do the best they can to just get to halftime down 2 possessions, getting the football to start the second half.
So Ocker will not see the mistake come back to bite the Admirals.
Snap is back. He waited a little too long, but did get it away, and it will take a Bearden bounce inside the 10, and it dies at about the 7-yard line. Boy, I thought for just a second that Ethan Ford had waited a little too long, thus the grin from the coaches. Don't do that to my heart again. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7, and almost blocked. A little too greedy.
I don't disagree. Now Farragut, I would say, will run it once, take a knee, and head to the half.
And if you're Bearden, you almost have to feel fortunate because you got out of that possession, which would have made it 28-7. You get to go to the halftime locker room, talk about that first drive of the second half and what you want to accomplish. Inside handoff to Gibbs, off right tackle.
Gibbs carries.
And the clock will run, although Gibbs comes up hobbling.
That's not good.
Gain of 2 on the play. It's 2nd and 8.
Run over, and the trainer and then the doctors of KOC will grab him, take a look at that leg. Probably the last play of the first half. Inside handoff again. They'll pad the stats. But Bearden ripping at that football, and that will take us to the end of the first half as Farragut has a 21-7 lead.
First down, Farragut.
So the halftime score is 21-7. Farragut with the lead as Tony Budnick and Eric Kane will usher everyone out to the field for the Matlock Kick for Tires. Joe Matlock is here tonight. I have a feeling that this kick's going to go through tonight. I don't know why. I have a feeling. We got to wait for DJ Corcoran, who's handling the camera down there, to make his way out onto the field, but Farragut is right in front of him. Here comes DJ. Have a funny feeling tonight, Eric Kane, that the guy's going to make this kick. I don't know why.
I think so too. You know why? His name is Eric, so strong name game.
Okay, yeah.
Are you really excited? Or you told me a minute ago you were kind of nervous. How's those nerves doing here?
I'm a little nervous. I'm trying to keep it down, but I think I can make the field goal. We'll see.
We got the lucky charm out here again, Joe Matlock. Who you got here?
We got Lucy Matlock.
Lucy, hi. Hi. All right. Hey, it's a Matlock Kick for Tires. Let's go ahead and get it going. All right. It is a 35-yard field goal. We've had one field goal kicker make it so far this year.
I think we had 4 last year.
Yeah.
I thought we had 2 this year.
Interesting enough, he's ditched the tee. He's going to have a holder here.
See, if you have a preference, that's a bad sign. If he steps it off.
Is he bare feet? Oh, yeah, he's barefoot.
Oh, look at this.
The holder's holding it with the palm of his hand, too.
Okay.
Kick is up.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I think he kicked a few more than just a couple in his life. Matlock Kick for Tires. We have a whole lot of fun down here every single week at halftime, thanks to our friends over at Matlock Tires.
It would have been good from 50.
LMU halftime report is coming up next.
Find him a jersey.
Bearden 21-7.
Yeah, sign him up.
Thursday is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Humana, E2 Sports, and OEB Law.
you want top-of-the-line fitness equipment for home, school, or work, new or reconditioned, Dynabody in Maryville has everything you need to build that gym. Used equipment brands include Paramount, Life Fitness, Nautilus, Hammer Strength, and Precor. Reach for the power with Dynabody.
Matlock Tire has a reputation for being a little bit old school. We're proud to be known for our outstanding hometown customer service. We've been doing things that way for over 60 years. But Matlock now offers new modern conveniences, such as family-friendly waiting areas, online appointment scheduling. You can even shop for tires and see our current stock right from your computer or smartphone. We invite you to stop into one of our 5 convenient locations or come see us online at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown service. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Costa. Dr. Malone and I here at Knoxville Smiles are here to help you with any of your dental needs, whether it's a routine cleaning, a root canal, or if you just want some advice. Did you know that you don't have to settle for a denture anymore? My team and Dr. Malone are here to help you no matter where you're at and to help you figure out the truth for your dental health. So give us a call or visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Reach for the power with Dynabody. New Dynabody workout equipment is made right here in Tennessee and shipped across the country. Right now, get heavy savings during our fall clearance. Go online to Dynabody.com or call to get started today.
Hello, I'm Scotty Dykes, and I've been a State Farm agent for 21 years here in Harriman, Tennessee. While our office is in Harriman, we've serviced all of East Tennessee for all the 21 years of my career. The reason why I love high school football is I've been a high school coach for 21 years here in the community in several different high schools. I feel high school football is very important to all our kids and community that it serves. The insurance industry has changed a lot since I've started. While we used to just offer auto, home, and life insurance, we now offer services such as home mortgages, retirement planning, and many other services that you wouldn't think of as being involved with insurance. So give our office a call and we can probably help you with one of the services that you may need.
Welcome to the Rivalry Thursday Halftime Report, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University.
Time now for the LMU Halftime Report. 21-7, Farragut has the lead at halftime here. So interesting tonight that both bands have very big bands, but they have agreed tonight because Bearden's halftime performance is a much longer one, that Farragut would not perform at halftime, and that Bearden would perform longer. So because of that, the Bearden band is setting up. They've got all kinds of props tonight. I'm excited about the Bearden High School band. It's brought to you by Gray Hodges, our Gray Hodges Sounds of the band. And by the way, while we're setting up, I do want to tell all local bands, whether you're a band director, whether you're a band member, you are invited to be a part of the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase Band. A year ago, we had about 250, shooting for about 500. So all band members in all 58 schools are invited. Simply email Ron Rogers. There's the email, rrogers886@gmail.com. Let him know that your band would like to be a part of it. And you about $12,000 worth of fireworks that night for your band performance. Going to be a lot of fun. Time now for the halftime band, which is Bearden tonight.
It's the Rivalry Thursday Sounds of the Band, sponsored by Gray Hodges Corporation, supplier of craft-made cabinetry.
The band spotlight is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. The Bearden drum majors tonight: Jackson Shriver, Brian Udamo, and Mustafa Arkawazi. Brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. Boy, wonderful job by the Bearden High School Marching Band. Got a lot to get to on the LMU halftime report. 21-7 Farragut over Bearden at the half.
You're watching the Rivalry Thursday Halftime Report, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University.
Halftime score: Farragut has a 21-7 lead over Bearden. And with that, we will head down to Corey Crabtree, who handles the Fellowship of Christian Athletes for Bearden High School. And I know, Corey, for you, this place is very special to your heart.
Yes, sir. Graduating here in class of 2011 and Bearden, being a Bearden football alum, this is a very special night for me.
So your playing days, I know you're disappointed at the halftime score, but at the same time, how does it make you feel to see kind of the resurgence of the Bulldogs?
It feels great, Mark. You know, Bearden being so close to my heart and so many great football players coming through here, and to see Coach Jones at the helm now bringing us back, it feels really good.
Corey, tell me what you've got going on here with Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Yeah, so in this picture right here, this year, really since COVID, this is the first semester that we've had our weekly FCA huddle start back. And so right here, we just see us playing a game, having some fun, and just showing kids that Jesus can be fun too.
And you've got a number of photos here, number of football players.
Absolutely.
And I know that you've got one of the stronger FCA programs. Do you not here?
You know, I want to be humble about it. I just say that the Lord's really blessed the work that's been done here at Bearden, and we're thankful for the fruit that we've seen.
By the way, the Night of Influence, which was earlier this week, where former Georgia head coach Mark Richt was there. You were there. I was there. What a special message from Mark Richt. He's fighting Parkinson's right now, but you wouldn't know about listening to him. I mean, he was a funny, inspirational guy.
Absolutely. Having someone like Mark Richt with his caliber, his influence here in Knoxville, it was huge for our ministry here.
Sounds good. Corey Crabtree, good to see you as always, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mark.
All right, so with that said, we're going to head back down there as Eric Kane is handling the Dizzy Bat race. You got a prize pack on the line. I hope you got a couple of winners for us.
Yeah, we got an FCA prize pack on the line just like every single week. We got Cole here from Farragut, and we got Adam over here from Bearden. They know the rules. First one to go grab the pylon wins this prize pack. You guys ready? Here, spread out a little bit. Scoot over a little bit. There we go. All right, 5 spins. 3, 2, 1, go. And we have a winner. A little bit of dispute here, but there's always dispute every single week.
Yeah, how many times is he supposed to spin around?
He's supposed to spin 5 times.
Okay, he did 3. He did 3. I'm calling,
So we got it from the headman. He did 3, so he's disqualified. Is that what you're saying?
So here's what I'm saying is I'm going to reach over into Joe McNish's notes, and I don't know where it is, but I'm going to try to find it, that says somewhere or another the call should be challenged.
Challenged.
This is the card. The call should be challenged.
And it's laminated, isn't that right?
It's unbelievable.
Hey, a whole lot of fun down here every single week with the FCA Dizzy Bet Challenge.
It sounds good. Eric, appreciate that. Okay, time now for the Gamboozes Game Night Makeover reveal. Frank, I have a feeling you guys have outdone yourself by what I saw earlier.
Yeah, Mark, Tasha did. He definitely didn't want a giant change. He got one, but only because the haircut is convertible enough to be similar to what it was, but with product he has the ability to have a convertible look now. He can go either way.
So what does convertible mean on a haircut?
Well, it's kind of like a reversible jacket. You wear it inside out. But,
okay, so what's he thinking about it? We don't have the headset on him. Ask him what he's thinking about it.
Hey, no, they want to know what you think of the haircut.
I think I look like Elvis, and I love it.
That's awesome.
Well, you were talking about the girls. You got girls the other way. If you look like Elvis, your number count just went up, buddy.
Hey, by the way, Frank, what an atmosphere. I know that you're close by here. I got my hair cut earlier this week over at your place. I mean, you're a stone's throw away from this place.
Yeah, no, I mean, literally, our parking lot backs up to Bearden High School here, and my children went here very close to us. Dr. Bartlett, obviously at Farragut now, a good friend. So there's a lot of memories here, and at the same time, great quality of football tonight, and all the students, although they're being Rutgers-like, they're being gentle at the same time without being, mischief. So it's a great high school atmosphere. This is Middle America at its finest.
Yeah, it is. Hey, man, appreciate your partnership this year. Great job down there, both of you, and we'll see you for the playoffs.
Thanks so much, Mark and Tasha. Thanks for a great job.
Yeah, way to go, Tasha. Sounds good. All right, so, hey, how about that? Frank's out and Zach Nelson's in. Zach, last night of the regular season, what have you got on Diamond Clear tomorrow?
Mark, we will first take you over to Carson Newman in a big region contest, a lot of big region contests tomorrow night on Diamond Clear. South Dole and Gibbs, again, over at Carson Newman. And the winner to the TSSAA playoffs, South Dole, a win. They're in at the 4 seed, where Carter would need a little help from Fulton, and then Gibbs would get to host. They'll actually host over at Central with a win. Also, Heritage is at Halls tomorrow night. Another win and you're in scenario, and it should be a fun one over there at Heritage. Halls has struggled this season. They've been 1-8 so far this year, but in game number 10, the Red Devils can make the playoffs. Heritage looking to lock up their first playoff appearance since 2016. Also, Clinton is at Carnes tomorrow night. Clinton has been eliminated from playoff contention, but those 4 region contest losses by a combined 24 points. My goodness. The Beavers looking to lock in a number 3 seed, but Clinton, they've won the last 4 in this series.
Yeah, I think a lot of eyes going to be on Heritage. Joe Ossovet's done a great job. If they get a win there tomorrow, not only do they make the playoffs for the first time in 6 years, but they finish 5-5. So, for them, it's baby steps, and that would be a big win for them. So you're the voice of the Austin East Roadrunners. Beep beep tomorrow, right?
Beep beep tomorrow night. Alcoa travels to Austin East. That's going to be a really fun contest. Austin East back in the playoffs for the first time in a couple of seasons. Alcoa. They're just Alcoa.
Sounds it's a good way to say it. Zach Nelson, thank you. All of those online at diamondclearmedia.com. Second half when we come back, Bulldogs down 21-7. They'll get the football to start the second half.
Thanks for watching the Rivalry Thursday Halftime Report, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University. Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Iris Networks, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics, and Exterior Home Solutions.
I chose LMU because I wanted doors to open for me. For my future to have endless possibilities. To know I could become anything I wanted to be. Objection, Your Honor. I always wanted to say that. So whether I wanted to be a veterinarian, a high school teacher, let's turn to page 32, or a successful dentist, I knew LMU would help me get there. All I had to do was open the door.
Football is back, and OAB Law is excited for a season full of big hits and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OAB Law will come to your defense. Call OAB Law and turn your wreck into a check.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
Being a State Farm agent for over 30 years, I've walked alongside my customers through all their life stages. Saving you money on your insurance is something I take pride in, but earning your trust is something I value just as much. You can count on me to be there through all life's joyous moments.
Real comfort, real food, real good. For almost 30 years, that's been Aubrey's commitment to you. But when everything changed overnight, you taught us what real good really looks like. You've called in takeout and delivery orders, and sometimes you just called to say hello. Thank you. Thank you for ordering, tipping so generously, and helping us keep people working, because that's what real good really looks like, and we'll never forget it.
Apparel for Playoff Friday is furnished by E2 Sports and Adidas. E2 Sports, online at mye2sports.com.
Third quarter is brought to you by Pilot Company, the longest running sponsor of our high school coverage. Take a look at the first half highlights. And for Bearden's front seven, they look good early.
Yeah, they got after Luke Johnson and everybody early on. Nico coming in with the big sack there, and then a nice punt return. A lot of the scoring in this first half, Mark, was set up by really good punt returns.
Yeah, Sam Tummins there on the nice return. Parrott with the touchdown pass back corner of the end zone. Catch was made for the touchdown by Ethan Ford, but from there, pretty well all Luke Johnson and the Farragut Admirals. Pass right here to Ashton Auker for the touchdown, tied it at 7. Quarterback sneaks his way in to make it 14-7. And then another Elijah Gibbs touchdown made it 21-7. Thanks to this, Auker with a 30-yard return.
Yeah, beautifully set up, great blocking down the field. Farragut starting to find their mojo at this point, and that would lead to this. Elijah Gibbs slides in, pulls his way in for a touchdown for the Admirals.
And then at the end of the first half, this one right here, the interception. And Farragut takes this one down deep into Bearden territory. That led to the touchdown that made it 21-7. Touchdown right here by Gibbs. And that's where we are at the half, 21-7, and there are three familiar faces right there.
Yep, Tim Burchett, Bobby Scott, and Heath Schuler, or as I like to call him, Jennifer Schuler's brother-in-law, maybe Benji's brother. I mean, I think he's better known for those two.
Here's what we ought to do. You know, the truck and the production unit are right behind him. We ought to give a Sharpie to people like that and have everybody autograph the production unit. How cool would that be?
Then it would make it not sellable.
I don't plan on selling it. I just bought it last week. Here are the first half stats brought to you by OEB Law. And, I mean, look at the total yards in this game. Campbell County and Clinton, the night we had them, had more yards than that after 3 minutes.
It's so true.
It really is true.
Again, though, you had 28 points, and look at the total yards. I mean, like, again, it was short fields the whole night because of the punt returns. Punt returns and interception returns.
Well, and let's set up exactly the importance of the game again. And if you're just joining us, and you know, the winner of this game gets a home playoff game next week. Winner of this game gets the number 2 seed out of the region. And then we'll sit back and hope that Bradley Central can knock off Maryville tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's what you have to do. You knew going in, if you win, you got a home playoff game. Yeah. Anything else is extra. So you win this one, you know you're at home next week, and then tomorrow night you just root hard for the team down at Bradley Central down there in the Bears den.
You win tonight and you say go Bears. And who would have figured that a team around here would be pulling for Bradley, but it is what it is. If you can get another upset, I think conventional wisdom says you take the Rebels to go get the win and be the number 1 seed.
Yeah, but without Noah Vaughn, that levels the playing field a good amount. Makes Maryville a lot more mortal without Vaughn.
Well, he was definitely the big gun for the Rebels, and you pull for that kid, a Virginia commitment, great kid, going to have a great college career, and you know he may be watching. Hey, injuries have happened. You just overcome it. Keep on rolling.
That's why it's up to Gage Ledoux, and then scheming it up. The offensive line, receivers, quarterback.
Well, for the Bulldogs, you're down 21-7. Keyshawn Mills, another 9th grader, is deep. And you've got to muster up a drive if you're Bearden and cut this to a 1-possession game. Deep kickoff that is returnable from the 1-yard line, and it is Mills. Mills to the near side using the speed. Get a block in front. They'll get nice field position and then some out past the 30. Out of bounds at about the 33-yard line, and good field position for Bearden.
That was a nice return, better vision from Mills. I mean, he kind of went to the sidelines and then cut it up north-south.
32 yards on the return. I will say this, Drew Parrott, the sophomore quarterback, comes out 6 of 15. Very pedestrian numbers in the first half. You look at Bearden and you see better days ahead because we keep saying the freshman to a lot of these kids.
Yeah, 100%.
Here with a little bubble screen. This is how they started the game. And they'll pick up 8-9 yards. And a good start for Ethan Ford. 2 catches, 23 yards, and a touchdown in the first half.
Big drive right here. You got to go find 6. Cut this thing to a 7-point game, and then let your defense go to work. That whole second quarter, Farragut lived inside the Bearden side of the 50.
Inside handoff, close to first down yardage. We've talked about what the winner gets out of this game. The loser very likely gets a trip over to the loser of tomorrow night's Dobbins-Bennett at Science Hill game.
Who do you like in that?
Dobbins-Bennett? It's at Science Hill.
Give me Stacy Carter.
Oh, it's okay.
Wes Jones.
It's a first down, by the way, at the 43. Paired to a little bubble screen to the near side.
There's the freshman again, Torrey Buford.
By the way, if you're not going to a game tomorrow night, WCYB will have that broadcast for them. You can watch on their Facebook page, Dobbins-Bennett at Science Hill, on the WCYB Facebook page.
Listen, I love tomorrow night will be one of the few times I'm out of the game. I love on Friday night sitting back watching. I just look Diamond Clear. There's a couple that are different on Facebook. I mean, I've got my little network
Yeah.
Network of games I'm watching every week. Find the competitive games and watch them.
2nd down and 6, inside handoff. And falling forward, going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 in what is obviously 4-down territory at this point, down 14 points. Unless you lose yardage here. Yeah, I'm going to head over there tomorrow to Science Hill and check in on the production and see how things are going and take in a really good football game.
They love you in the Tri-Cities.
I'm sure. They'll say, hey, you're the guy on the locker room show that just tees up Austin Price all the time and sits back and listens. 3rd down and 2. Parrott has time. Little pass across the middle. Catch is made.
1st down.
Yeah, nice job to hold on to the football by Kai Ironside, who was drilled in the back by a couple of Admirals.
Ironside, who is a sophomore.
There it is again.
Sophomore to sophomore. It's good defense from Farragut. Ironside doing a nice job of getting past the sticks before he turned around.
Kind of the blueprint for building a program. Get a bunch of young guys in and develop them over time. Parrott slings this one out, drops the football.
And that's a good thing for Bearden because otherwise it was going to be 2nd and 13 instead of 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd and 10.
It's a game you're most intrigued about tomorrow night. Campbell County Oak Ridge?
Yeah, maybe. Heritage Hall's just because of the atmosphere, and it's a win and you're in type game. I think that's another good one. I'm interested to see Boo Carter over at Webb tomorrow night.
Second down and 10. Parrott feels some pressure, spins out of it, and will just throw this one to the ground. Felt the pressure right up the middle from Jet Piper.
It's 3rd and 10.
Looks up and says, up, I think I'll run the other direction. And that was actually Matthew Purvis who was in his face. Third down and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is the longest drive for either team tonight. This is the 8th play of the drive, and maybe the most important play of the game for Bearden. Parrott feeling pressure, steps up and will be taken down at midfield. Farragut brought both linebackers, and Parrott had nowhere to go and not enough time to wait for a receiver to break free.
Now they'll punt it away, and Farragut will get the ball back with a chance to go up 3 scores.
Yeah, all kinds of pressure right up the middle.
Yeah, Fontenot, also getting back there and just creating havoc. There was a host of Farragut players. Jack Alley, another one.
7th punt of the night for Bearden. Ethan Ford, the punter. Good snap. And we'll punt this one away a little bit sooner this time. Walker looks up and makes the grab. We'll take a break. 8:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Farragut up 2 scores.
Walker makes a fair catch at the 13-yard line where Farragut takes over a 1st and 10.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Pilot Company, Ted Russell Ford, Food City, and Lincoln Memorial University.
Do you want top-of-the-line fitness equipment for home, school, or work? New or reconditioned, Dynabody in Maryville has everything you need to build that gym. Used equipment brands include Paramount, Life Fitness, Nautilus, Hammer Strength, and Precor. Reach for the power with Dynabody.
Blue 2020 F-150 $41,990. Hut! Jake drops back. He's got a deal wide open. The crowd goes wild. With savings, whether you're looking for a low-mileage pre-owned truck to tailgate in or a minivan to get the whole family to the game, the Pre-Owned Patrol has what you're looking for. Only at Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive.
Hey, this is UT head football coach Josh Heupel. It's football time in Tennessee. When the Big Orange play, you don't have to miss a second of the action. Before, during, and after the game. Just make sure your radios are tuned in to 107.7 WIVK. Or if you're on the go, download the WIVK app and listen anywhere. Your flagship station for the Tennessee Volunteers. 107.7 WIVK. It's a Tennessee tradition.
Hi, I'm Anderson County Head Football Coach Davey Gill, and I want to tell you about my friends at Exterior Home Solutions, East Tennessee's first choice in roofing. They've been servicing East Tennessee for over 20 years, achieving a 4.9 rating on Google Reviews, and are listed as a platinum contractor by Owens Corning. Financing is available. I invite you to learn more about my friends at Exterior Home Solutions on their website, exteriorhomesolutions.com, or give them a call at 865-524-5888.
Fireworks for the Rivalry Showcase are sponsored by OEB Law.
Hey, a lot of smiles for Farragut, brought to you by Doctors Malone and Costa. Our Knoxville Smile Cam tonight, as the Admirals have a 21-7 lead, 8:20 to go in the third quarter. And as we have talked about for Bearden, kind of danger zone here. 3 scores, and I think it may be Katie bar the door. 3-score lead. Gibbs here, 14 carries. This is 14 carries, 13 yards in the first half. Sam Nico on the tackle, a couple of touchdowns. 14 carries, 13 yards. That's how good this Bearden front has been, and yet they're down 21-7.
Yeah, you look at Luke Johnson, 9 of 15 for 77 yards. I mean, it's been special teams. Special teams has been the key in this football game.
And if you're Bearden, you know, field position-wise, you've got to keep Farragut kind of pinned in. 2nd down and 9. Luke Johnson looking to throw. Has time, has a receiver all by himself. Busted coverage, and there's that guy again. Ashton Walker, see ya. 86 yards, and the Admirals bust this one open on a busted coverage.
Right down the seam, and that's the last person you want to leave wide open.
His eyes had to just light up like a Christmas tree. He's like, there's no safety? And when you've got Walker in the open field, not a fair fight. (27-7) extra point is up. It is good, and the Admirals do bust this one open. 28-7, as the stats just got a little bit better for the Farragut side.
Dr. Curtis Gaylord with the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. I'm here today as a pediatric orthopedic surgeon to talk to you about pediatric fractures. Kids, unlike adults, often can break and not have significant swelling. Key things to remember is continued pain more than 24 hours and inability to weight bear is significant. Kids at that time should get an x-ray and get evaluated. Unlike adults, ligamentous injury is unlikely, and kids often have a fracture long before they actually have soft tissue injury. Therefore, if your child has an injury and has had significant pain more than 24, 48 hours, I suggest calling us at the clinic. There's only 3 pediatric orthopedic surgeons in the area, and we're all 3 at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
Right before the long touchdown from Farragut, star running back Elijah Gibbs hobbled off the field. Looks like they're attending to his left ankle. He's in good spirits over here, but noteworthy, of course, because of the caliber of the player.
Yeah, I mean, not probably as noteworthy for this game with a 3-possession lead unless Bearden makes a big comeback. But obviously you hope it's nothing that will slow him down as we get into the playoffs. A returnable kick from the 4. And look out here up the left side, cutting back inside, cutting to the near side, and nice field position for the Bulldogs at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, Keyshawn Mills again, and you have to like what he brings.
Mills on the return, the marker on the play.
Marker is down on the play, by the way. And bring this one back. Locker room connected by Iris Networks, whether you're in Knoxville, Nashville, Tri-Cities. Sunday nights, 10:35 in Knoxville on CW Knoxville. Nashville, 10:30 on Fox, and Tri-Cities, 11 p.m. on Fox. Big one to talk about this weekend.
Yep. Cats come to town.
Everybody wants to talk about next week. Better get past this week. I remember 45-42.
The fans want to talk about next week. The players, I think, are extremely focused on Kentucky. The leadership on that football team over there is of such that they just never kind of get caught looking ahead because they're so grounded. I mean, they're just very even keel.
Yeah. Parrott rolls right and will take a deep shot. Bearden looking for a flag, and they get one.
Markers on the play.
Pass interference on the defense. 15-yard penalty results in a first down.
Yeah, this Bearden team coming off of the loss a week ago to a very good Anderson County team.
Yep.
35-28. Mavericks tomorrow night 9-0, finish up with 0-9 Scott. So you would think an opportunity to rest some players before you head into the playoffs. Looks like they'll open with Seymour in the playoffs. A lot of people thinking in 4A, that third round, you'll have Greenville and Anderson County, been 1-2 in the state the entire season. And Parrott just throws this one into the ground ahead of his receiver.
Parrott's pass incomplete. It's 2nd and 10.
I think a bigger question in 5A is, and we talk about this all the time, is there anybody outside of Powell and West that can make a run from over here?
No.
2nd down and 10. Parrott rolls right, feels some pressure. Catch is made.
There's your young freshman again.
A flag is down back at the 28-yard line.
This is going to negate it, though.
Kramer on the stop.
Mike Smith, our referee tonight.
Yep.
And obviously, you see the body language of Sam Tummins, which will let you know it's against the Bulldogs. Just not the night that Josh Jones had hoped for coming into this one.
We'll go up to a promising start.
Yeah.
Illegal touching, number 13.
So illegal touching. Sorry for the microphone issues we continue to have with our referee tonight. Torrey Buford, the freshman.
Out of bounds, came back in.
.7:03 to go third quarter, and for Bearden right now, before you head to the playoffs, even if you know you're on the road next week, you'd like to get a little bit of offensive confidence.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Again, the loser, which right now looks to be Bearden, will travel over to play the loser of tomorrow night's Science Hill Dobbins-Bennett game. Farragut will wait to see what happens tomorrow night if Farragut holds on to win this game. See if they're the 1 or the 2 seed. Parrott feels some pressure, rolls left, can run if he wants, and will overthrow his receiver, almost intercepted. Parrott could have taken off running, but decided not to. On a 3rd down and long, realized he wasn't going to be able to pick it all up, so said, I got a better chance if I throw Ford. Overthrew Ford, his favorite receiver. Eighth punt of the night for Ethan Ford. Auker waits back at his 40. Nice kick here. Auker asks for the fair catch, and his own man runs him over, and the football comes loose, and the Bulldogs come up with it. Now, I think a flag comes in. I think they're going to say that John Duncan was blocked into Auker, and Farragut will keep possession of the football.
Yeah, that's a good call. Because he was.
Yeah, for just a brief moment, Bearden thought they had a turnover, and Duncan was literally shoved into Auker right there. Or actually, it's Jacob Farhat who was blocked into him.
Waving it off.
Oh, waving it off.
They're going to say he turned around and was blocking.
Huh. So the Bulldogs will take over at the 42 of Farragut. And there is still a pulse.
Brief, barely.
I mean, it's a faint one, but there's still a pulse. I mean, Bearden has got to show you something on offense. I don't know what their numbers are tonight. As Joe McNish is like, Packer, what are you looking for? The total yards tonight, 69 total yards in the game. Inside handoff.
Thompson carries.
Jack Alley on the tackle.
Alley on the stop.
And Thompson, the 9th grader, backs his way for a gain of 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play. It's 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll go to the ground again. Just running into a stone wall.
Definitely 4-down territory here.
Potter on the stop.
Thought he had something, and then nope.
Kind of just closed up on him.
Third down and 2 for the Bulldogs at the 34. 5:45 to go. Inside handoff. They'll get the first down. Barely. Needed 2. They got 2.5.
Brown carries.
And there's Prashawn Brown, the senior.
First down, Bulldogs.
Needed 2 yards, might have gotten 4 yards down to the 30. They'll throw this one out, and a pickup of 7 yards as once again they go to Ethan Ford. Ford, the most popular receiver tonight for the Bulldogs. That his 4th catch of the night. He had a touchdown earlier, 38 yards total.
It's 2nd and 3.
Best thing going for Farragut right now, clock.
Second down and 3, inside handoff, and absolutely whiffing. Down the left sideline goes Prashawn Brown inside the 10 to the 8.
Brown carries.
A little confused as far as exactly. Watch 56 right here.
Shepard on the stop.
Now, Caro
down,
reaches up and just kind of whiffs. They found something on the ground. They'll go back to Brown down to the 5.
Yeah, I think they were going to sub him out, and he waved him off. He said, no, stay over there.
Fontenot and Farragut on the stop. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, trying to go fast now on a 2nd down and goal. Brown's had some success. They'll go back to him.
Picks up a couple.
Yeah, just a couple. Jack Alley was in the backfield, but Brown made a nice move to get around him. Now Brown will finally go out after carrying the football on 4 consecutive plays.
It's 3rd and goal.
Brown just kind of kept the legs churning. That's the only thing that kept Alley from, getting a tackle for loss there.
8th play of the drive. And they'll run Ethan Ford out there with Ironside to his right. Inside handoff to Ironside. You thought for a second he was going to get in, but how about the hit down at the 1-yard line? What a shot by Jay Smiley, number 20.
Carries.
And 4th down and goal inside the 1. Right there, you thought he had it.
Well, if he bounces it, he probably does, but he cut it back up inside, and that's where he was met by Smiley.
4th down and goal at the 1. Inside handoff, touchdown. Ironside from 1 yard out with 3:09 to go in the third quarter. Bearden cuts it to a 2-possession game as the light show will begin, albeit a very brief one. (28-13), extra point to come. Good snap, extra point is up, it is good. New score, there is life, 28-14, 9 plays, 42 yards and 3:37, and the touchdown up the middle, exactly what the Bulldogs needed.
When it comes to the game of football, teamwork is critical for success. When it comes to customer service and business, that team approach is just as critical. That's why we're such believers in our friends at Exterior Home Solutions, and how Exterior Home Solutions has supported our community and treats their customers just like family. So when it comes to roofing, siding, or maybe a complete overhaul, please make Exterior Home Solutions your first and only call.
Speaking of that, Campbell County, Oak Ridge tomorrow night. They will play in a key game. Kai Ironside, the touchdown, makes it a 2-possession game. Farragut up 28-14. And where there was a slight pulse, we at least hear a regular pulse now. You got to get a stop and make it a 1-possession game with the bulk of the fourth quarter left. Bulldogs going to do another one of these little pooch kicks. A high kick. A fair catch is asked for. And Farragut will start about their 38-yard line. Eric Kane, games on the radio tomorrow.
It's hard to believe we reached the final week of the regular season. Cumulus Knoxville, you can get all the coverage. Plenty of high school football play-by-play action. You'll have Catholic long drive for John Wilkerson over at NBA. That's going to be on FM 99.1. The KOC game of the week on AM 990. West at Central. And over on News Talk 98.7 WOKI, it's going to be Cleveland at Hardin Valley. Pre-game show, post-game show, all that over at Cumulus Knoxville, the sports animal.
You know, most years we would talk about West and Central as a key game. No disrespect to Nick Craney and the Bobcats, but I think that's just simply a matter of the respect that we have for Lamar Brown and what the West Rebels are doing this year.
This is true. Deb Lewis already over at Central. She's got her blankets laid out. She's got a tent. She is spending the night over there off Bryson Rosser Lane or Street or whatever it is.
Does Rob go to the games, or is it all just about Deb?
Well, Rob goes, of course, but I mean, it's still about Deb.
Oh, okay. Gain of 1 makes it 2nd down and 9. Big possession for Bearden right here. Luke Johnson, the quarterback, has time. Steps up and felt some pressure right as he's tried to throw the football. It affected the throw, and a 3rd down and 9.
Chance to get off the field here, force a punt. Can Bearden come up with a stop? Game's not over.
3rd and 9.
Where he was on the phone.
Yeah, he thought he had time, then all of a sudden it broke down. Nico got in his face. And how big is this play? Third down and 9 at the 39. Bearden brings pressure. Johnson throws this one out. Flags come in, and the Bearden coaches do not like the call right in front of them on Chaz Smith. That will give Farragut the 1st down.
This is going to be a great angle right here from the end zone. Yeah, I just don't see it.
Yeah. 11th penalty of the game on Bearden. That very likely the biggest. 79 yards, and that moves it into Bearden territory. 1st down at the 46. The Bluebirds are alive and well. Inside handoff. And the Bulldogs say they've got a fumble recovery, and the officials agree. As Elijah Gibbs is on the near side running up and down the sideline. He wasn't in the game. The Admirals fumble the football, and now Troy Lockhart is hobbling off the field. However you look at it, Bearden has got the break they've needed at the 42. Right side coming in and knocking that one loose.
Third turnover of the night for Farragut. 2 on special teams, and then that one right there.
Turnovers can help somebody stay in a game.
Yep.
2:08 to go third quarter. They'll go back to the ground again. Off left tackle, they'll get the first down. They have found something with that guy right there, Prashawn Brown, and now he's stomping the turf. Boy, Brown has really been the key to the comeback. But he'll go to the sideline, down to the 42-yard line. Little bubble screen here. And only a gain of a couple of yards. Nice job for Farragut breaking through the tackle. Kent Carbaugh, a sophomore, number 15.
You could somehow score here before the end of the quarter. You talk about the wave of momentum going to the fourth.
Yep. Second down and 9 at the 41. Now they've had some success with Ironside, number 9, who's a sophomore at running back. Kai Ironside, they'll give him the football. He'll elude a defender, get to the outside with a stiff arm, and taken down inside the 40. Bearden is yelling for a face mask or a horse collar tackle.
They're going to end up getting that second
sideline warning. Yeah.
Gain of 3 on the play.
That's Ironside. Nice job eluding the defender. Yeah, it's definitely in there. Third down and 6, under a minute to go third quarter. Big play here for the Bulldogs. Parrott, the young quarterback. Quick pass across the middle. Catch is made. First down for the Bulldogs, down to the 25-yard line. 5th catch of the night for Ethan Ford. That a gain of 13, and the biggest play of the night for Bearden.
Ford, super dependable. Kind of the go-to guy tonight for Bearden.
Flag comes in before the play. False start on the offense, and it will stop the clock with 12 seconds to go, but cost Bearden 5 yards.
It's 1st and 15.
They'll wind the clock here, and that should take us to the end of the third quarter, and it will. We'll go to the fourth quarter. The winner gets a home playoff game. Right now, it looks like the Admirals, but the Bulldogs trying to do something about that on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Pilot Company.
Thursday is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Humana, E2 Sports, and OEB Law.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Dykes. While the insurance industry has changed over the years, our office offers auto, home, life, mortgages, and many other banking services, including retirement planning. So please give our office a call, text us, or email us, and we'll be happy to do business with you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Costa. Dr. Malone and I here at Knoxville Smiles are here to help you with any of your dental needs, whether it's a routine cleaning, a root canal, or if you just want some advice. Did you know that you don't have to settle for a denture anymore? My team and Dr. Malone are here to help you no matter where you're at and to help you figure out the truth for your dental health. So give us a call or visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
Matlock Tire has a reputation for being a little bit old school. We're proud to be known for our outstanding hometown customer service. We've been doing things that way for over 60 years. But Matlock now offers new modern conveniences, such as family-friendly waiting areas, online appointment scheduling. You can even shop for tires and see our current stock right from your computer or smartphone. We invite you to stop into one of our 5 convenient locations or come see us online at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown service. Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Hi, my name is Steve Shelton, Managing Principal with First Choice Lending Services. Right now, the housing market in Tennessee can be challenging, and you need the right lender to help you walk through it. We're a local lender. We're part of your community, and we know how to best serve you. When you get a home loan with First Choice Lending, you'll get a loan that is customized just for you. If you need help getting approved for a home loan, please give one of our experienced loan officers a call today.
And the fourth quarter is brought to you by Hillary Frost Homes at Keller Williams. Your chance to win lunch with the Vols, and boy, what a lunch that's going to be with the year they're having. Go to the website, hillaryfrosthomes.com. The winner will be announced, you and 3 of your friends. Lunch with the Vols on December the 4th on the Locker Room Show. Once again, hillaryfrosthomes.com and register right there. Go to the fourth quarter. Farragut up 28-14. And the Bulldogs a first down and 15. Parrott overthrows Prashawn Brown.
Ball was tipped.
And take a look at the third quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. And score of the game don't lie. Is that the phrase?
Yeah, I mean, it's the best way to look at it. I mean, the stats look a little better after we had, a couple of nice drives there by both teams in the third quarter.
Second down and 15. Obviously 4-down territory, down 2 possessions. Parrott, the quarterback, has some time. Across the middle, catch is made for Sean Brown in the open field, down to the 20-yard
line. Nice 10-yard
line.
gain, though. Nice 10-yard gain. Makes it 2 plays for 5 yards.
Smiley on the stop.
Gives you options.
Gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6. Flag comes in. False start on Bearden. That is what, their 12th penalty of the night? 13th penalty of the night. I don't know what it is about teams wearing maroon in penalties. I was waiting for a "this is true."
This is true.
Thank you. Third down and 11 at the 26. Parrott fakes one way, throws the other, back to the inside, and this one could pop loose. Down inside the 15, it's a first down. Now there's a play Bearden has not run tonight. Faking the throw to the left, throwing back to Cummins on the right, and a little slip screen, and they needed that one.
You know who I've seen run that play a time or two?
Speak to me.
Jordan Potts. Normally throwing it to Aiden Green.
Inside handoff, Ironside spins his way down to the 10-yard line. Boy, a touchdown here and make it a 1-possession game.
The rubber pellets on
Gain of 4 on the play. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Parrott rolls right, can run, should have run. I mean, he's got to be a little more patient. Had he gotten to the outside, I think he could have run. By the way, what's Addison going as for Halloween? Not sure what that is.
She can tell you. She keeps telling me. I always forget. But she sure does look cute. We're trying on Halloween outfits at the house.
There you go. Watching Rivalry Thursday. What a night in the Price household. 3rd down and 6. 3 receivers near side. Parrott will throw this way across the middle. Catch is made inside the 5, down to the 2. A first down and goal for the Bulldogs.
There's your freshman again. Tori Buford.
first down, Bulldogs.
Boy, Bearden has just kind of hung around the chicken coop in this one. A first down and goal. Inside handoff to Ironside, off right tackle, touchdown. And with literally the entire fourth quarter to go, Bearden cuts it to a one-possession Farragut lead at 28-20 with the extra point to come.
And you go back, and the muff punt set up the initial touchdown. Now that touchdown, all of a sudden, this is a game.
Extra point is up, and it slides through. 28-21 is the score with 9:58 to go in the football game. Well, Commercial Bank salutes the Stripes' Matt Preston tonight. He is a back judge, but what a story. He lives in Lynchburg, Virginia. And for all these years, he has made the drive over. He is the engineering director for a nuclear reactor. How about that? Smarter than everyone in the stadium combined, apparently. And every week he comes back here. It's his second year officiating in Tennessee, his 18th season officiating overall. And I guess he just loves us so much, he just drives over every week. He loves being on Mike Smith's crew. Apparently that's the key. With the Bearden drive, 9 plays, 58 yards in 4:10. Ironside with the 2-yard touchdown. And all of a sudden, it's 28-21. High kick, fair catch. He asked for the fair catch and then he ran. Yeah, he asked for the fair catch and then he took off running. Did nobody wearing stripes see that? He raised his hand and then took off running. Jordan Shepard. Well, that's a difference of about 20 yards.
Yeah, I'd love to look a second. Here we go.
I mean, watch on the left.
He did it
well,
before
it's before
that.
that.
Yeah.
It was before that. Yeah, he raised his hand before that. And obviously Bearden had all kind of slowed down because he asked for the fair catch. So as it is, Elijah Gibbs back in running the football. And will pick up 7 yards. And this Bearden defense needs a few more tackles for loss.
Marker on the play.
Okay, we think we've got the fair catch asked for. Watch over on the left side, waving his arm up. Is that asking for a fair catch?
Yes.
Well, flag on Farragut, by the way.
It's first and 14.
I did get clarification. Addison is being a tuba dancer. Tube dancer.
A tuba dancer?
No, tube.
A tube dancer?
Yes. She's wearing, it's purple.
First down and 14. Johnson feels some pressure, throws this one to Auker on a little slip screen to the inside, who makes something out of nothing and picks up 5 yards. And a second down and 9. That kid's quick.
Gain of 5 on the play. It's 2nd and 9.
This is where Bearden's got to be able to get off the field. You had him at 1st and 15. Now you get him at 2nd and 9.
By the way, Ethan Hall, number 50 for Bearden. You'd like to see, he's a freshman again. But you'd like to see when the defensive linemen get back there, they raise their hands up. I mean, he could have knocked that one down if he doesn't have his hands down to his side. Second down and 9. Johnson inside handoff to Elijah Gibbs. He'll be chopped down quickly by Sam Nico again. And a big third down coming up here with 8.5 minutes to go.
Gain of 2 on the play.
How many people flipped the channel at 28-7 and said that one's over?
Well, especially when Bearden went to punt. Remember? Like if Bearden went to punt.
Third down and 7, just past midfield. 3 receivers top of your screen for the senior quarterback, Luke Johnson. Senior running back behind him is Elijah Gibbs. Snap is back to Johnson. Bearden bringing pressure. They'll get there. The deep throw. There are no flags. And it looks like Farragut will be forced to punt. A blackout Saturday, a blackout here.
For DeVault, incomplete. LaBonca in coverage is 4th down.
My, how this one has turned. 3rd punt of the night for Reese Keeney. Keep your eye on Sam Tummins. Deep for the Bulldogs. High punt. They'll let this one go. It bounces into the end zone. We'll take a break. 7:37 to go. A one-possession game on the last week of the high school football regular season.
Takes over 1st and 10.
Elijah Gibbs.
Well, the Vols at home again this Saturday, 7 o'clock game on ESPN. Think of Food City, Pepsi, and Frito-Lay as your tailgating headquarters. Place that order. They'll have it for you ready for the tailgate for the number 3 team in the country. And when the college football playoff polls are released next week, probably number 2. If they win Saturday, that is. Had a receiver open and overthrows the receiver.
Yeah, Riley Mahan. See, I think Tennessee is number 1 in the college football playoff.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
I think they're ahead of Georgia?
Yeah. You have a better resume.
Wow.
If Tennessee wins Saturday, which I do believe they will.
2nd down and 10, 3 receivers top of your screen. Boy, what a move there. And this guy, since he has come in, has been the key to this comeback. Rashawn Brown with 15 yards and did that all on his own. Comes up hobbling just a bit. Should have been tackled for loss, but a great move, springs him free. Watch the
first half and just could not get anything going. But then the last 3 drives has been really, really good.
2nd down and 10, little bubble screen. Nice defensive play. Reading that one like a book one more time was Kent Carbaugh, who's a sophomore, by the way.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Loss of 4 yards. They've run this same play so many times. I'm with you on faking that and then throwing deep out of it.
Remember, they tried to do that in the first half. And then
too much air in the ball. Yep. They'll get it to Ironside. Ironside spins away from defenders, but can't spin away from the bulk of white jerseys.
That's too quick a whistle for my liking. They were pushing the pile there. I don't know why they blew it dead. It was by no means a stalemate.
3rd down and 10. You approach halfway through the 4th quarter.
Gain of 4 on the play.
This is not 4-down territory now that you've got it back to within 1. You can flip the field right
here. 2 receivers top of your screen, 2 bottom of your screen. 3rd down and 10. Parrott looks to throw, steps up. Will throw it behind the defender. Nice defensive play, and there he is again. We continue to call his name Kent Carbaugh, number 15, who makes a nice defensive play and will force a punt.
Drew steps up. That's a good defensive play. I know Bearden was looking for the flag, but no need to throw a flag there.
9th punt of the night. 5:49 to go. I would not want him to have his hands on the football, number 10, if I'm Bearden. Good snap. Soccer-style kick will take a Farragut bounce, and the Bulldogs will corral it at the 35.
Fourth punt down by Nico at the 35-yard line.
Well, Pete's here from Dynabody. Pete, tell me what the specials are going on right now at Dynabody. Are there specials?
Every day's a special. I mean, we're loaded with used and new equipment. And with the holidays coming up, the selection's outstanding, but it's not a bad idea to go ahead and shop early.
I saw something on Twitter about that you had some new bench that was available, and people all started responding.
Yeah, it's a standing chest press. And as a matter of fact, we sold 18 to South Korea. Wow. I mean, it has exploded. It's difficult to build them fast enough.
So are you the one that goes to South Korea to do the deals?
We're about the same height, so yes, I fit right in.
Dynabody.com, I've got nothing else.
So 28-21, Farragut with the lead. 5:22 to go in the football game. And Bearden at this point really needing the stops after a 3-yard gain. Eddie Courtney, head coach on the left. Second down and 7 at the 38. Throws this one out.
Oh,
what a defensive play.
Great play by Kai Young. That's the second time tonight he has pushed through a block.
It's that bubble screen again as they throw this out, and the defenders have just realized run through that defender, run through the blocker.
So now does Farragut put this in the air? I think you do with 4:24 to go.
I think you've got to go win it. 0 for 2 on third downs in the second half of the Admirals.
Sam Nico.
Johnson has 3 receivers top of his screen. He will look that way. Pressure coming. Johnson tries to escape. Buys time. And will throw an incomplete pass that would have been short of the first down anyway. But great pressure again by that front four of the Bulldogs.
And a great job by Luke Johnson to even have a chance to throw that ball. I mean, 2 or 3 times you thought, okay, they're about to corral him, and he escaped.
But Nico was there again. 4th punt of the night. 2nd this half for Reese Keeney. And with 3:53 to go, Bearden will have the football with all 3 timeouts left and a chance to go down and tie it up or take the lead. Good snap. Keeney with a beautiful punt. That will take a Farragut bounce. Hey, congratulations to Eric Little, the second of our two E2 Sports Scholar athletes of the game, a senior, 4.2 GPA. As E2 Sports, the official apparel provider of Rivalry Thursday and Playoff Friday. Don't wait on embroidery or screen print. Get it done immediately with E2 Sports. Well, the Bearden dance team accepting $1,000 from Ted Russell Ford. By the way, national championship winning programs at both Bearden and Farragut in dance over the years, that is. First down and 10 at the 17. Inside handoff. Rashawn Brown will pick up 4 yards. Clock will run.
Smiley on the stop.
You don't have to go super fast here, but you can't be so deliberate either.
Gain of 4 on the play. It's 2nd and 6.
Good news for Bearden, they will have all 3 timeouts.
Second down and 6. They're going to stick to the ground for Sean Brown, and Farragut is all over that one. The tackle, well, it probably in the backfield by Jack Alley.
No gain. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, if you throw an incomplete pass here, you're under 3 minutes to go. You've got the 3 timeouts left, but ugh, what a decision for Josh Jones. 5 for 9 on 3rd down this half for the Bulldogs. Parrott looks to throw. Has some time. Gonna buy some time. Running out of time. And finally taken out of bounds at the, well, right at about the line of scrimmage. And a 4th down for the Bulldogs here.
Yeah, Farragut almost was a little late getting there to push him out of bounds.
No gain on the play. It's 4th and 6.
I mean, it's 4th and 6. You've got all 3 timeouts left.
You got to go.
At some point, he needed to throw the football, but he couldn't get the shoulder square. I'll say this, if Bearden takes a timeout, you don't have any choice.
Looks like they're going to punt, but I would go.
They'll send the punt team out with 2:32 to go. You've got 3 timeouts left, and as much as you hate to.
Problem is once you punt this away, even if you use your 3 timeouts, they're going to punt it right back down to you. You'll have to go with no timeouts, 80 yards or whatever.
They got the snap away, and a beautiful, beautiful punt goes over Auker's head and will finally take a Bearden bounce down to the 33-yard line with 2:24 to go. And our thanks to One Day Signs and Banners for all of our signs at Rivalry Thursday, Playoff Friday, the Rivalry Showcase, 865-525-5474. And our thanks tonight for the good people here at Bearden and Farragut. $909 donated to Wreaths Across America. And that does push us over $12,000 for the year of donations that will help ensure that wreaths are on the gravestones of all of our veterans at our 3 national cemeteries. Inside handoff here, buried for a loss of a yard, maybe 2, and a timeout by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that Ethan Hill, just a freshman.
Hill on the stop. Loss of 1 on the play. It's 2nd and 11. Timeout.
So if you are a athlete 7th through 12th grade and you would like to come to the Recruit Me Showcase Combine powered by D1, it is Sunday, December the 4th. Recruit Me, by the way, the new name in helping to ensure that college coaches don't have to search out information for you. Take a shot of the QR code. It will take you right to the sign up for the Recruit Me Showcase Combine on Sunday, December the 4th to kick the week off, presented by D1 ahead of the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase.
Thank you to our veterans.
28-21. Bearden needs 2 more plays like that.
Well, I don't think Farragut's going to throw. And if they do, I think it'll be a high percentage throw, like a screen. They're going to make Bearden use those timeouts. So again, Bearden's going to have to go 70, 80 yards in 2 minutes with no timeouts.
By the way, what are you going as for Halloween?
I don't dress up unless I go to Disney.
The last play was Bearden's 10th tackle for loss. Elijah Gibbs here will get the first down, and that literally could do it at this point in the game. Bearden with 2 timeouts left as the clock stops at 2:09, and it would be very hard for Bearden to come back now.
Yeah, they blocked that thing up well, did Farragut, and Gibbs, first time he's kind of got loose tonight.
Well, that was a big one as the clock will run under 2 minutes to go.
Joe, before that carry, what was the longest run he had tonight?
You're going to make Joe earn his minimum wage.
4 yards.
That one was 18. Minute 35 to go. They'll get it to Gibbs to the outside, cutting back inside. Bearden stripping at the football. They'll take a timeout here.
Gibbs carries. Young on the stop.
I don't know how much I'm letting a running back go running outside where Bearden has the opportunity to strip at that football. Well, great shots tonight by DHIL.photos. You can go online to the website, take a look at all the great pictures that young Dustin took for us tonight. As he starts up a new business, we decided to help him here at DHIL.photos. Well, with a win, Farragut will be friendly confines of home next Friday night. Bearden will be in the unfriendly confines of either Science Hill or Dobbins Bennett next week. Which to me may be the most intriguing game of the week. Bearden not the loser of Science Hill Dobbins Bennett. Second down and 7. Movement before the snap. No flag.
Lockhart carries.
A timeout. Third down and 4 coming up. Great crowd here tonight. Love to see a huge, that's the Farragut band, by the way, didn't play at halftime. At the last timeout of the night for Bearden. By the way, all of your playoffs will be right here on MyVLT on OEB Law Playoff Friday, presented by Pilot Company. And all the state championship games, Blue Cross Bowls, will be right here on MyVLT as well, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That last week of November / first week of December, and then Saturday night, December the 10th, it is the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase. Got a lot of great players going to be playing in the All-Star game this year. I think we sent out 100 invitations and have had 97 acceptances. Third down and 4. Inside handoff to Gibbs. A first down here can wrap it up, and he is close to first down yardage. I think he got it. And with that, Farragut can take a knee and improve to 8-2 on the season and wrap up at worst the number 2 seed in Region 268.
They'll rise to their feet down here, all those farmers. They've harvested the crops.
You got to feel good for Eddie Courtney. 8-2 on the season. The only losses to 2 pretty good football teams, West and Maryville. That should do it. as Farragut improves to, as we said, 8-2 on the season. There's the briefcase that Eddie Courtney carries everywhere with him after the games. And that should be the last play. Final score tonight, Farragut comes down Kingston Pike and gets a win over the Bearden Bulldogs, 28-21. They'll be at home next week to start the playoffs. Bearden will go on the road, and despite the respect that Eddie Courtney has for Derek Hunt, he'll have to cheer for the Bradley Central Bears tomorrow night. Pilot's High School Heroes, the 5th quarter, when we come back.
Blue 2020 F-150 41,990. Hut. Jake drops back. He's got a deal wide open. The crowd goes wild. With savings, whether you're looking for a low-mileage pre-owned truck to tailgate in or a minivan to get the whole family to the game, the Pre-Owned Patrol has what you're looking for. Only at Ted Russell Ford on Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive.
Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, athletic director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
The final score tonight, 28-21, Farragut as they get the win over Bearden. Great atmosphere tonight. I mean, above and beyond anything. I mean, this is what high school football is all about in East Tennessee.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I talked to Luke Johnson's dad, Billy Ray, coming up the steps, before the game, and he's not missed any of Luke's games.
Right.
They've worked it out for him to be able to watch Luke on Friday night, then get to UT's games on Saturday. And he said, man, I just love high school football. He's like, Coach Heupel feels it's very important. He goes, it's such a special part of America. And you're right, big rivalry games, big crowds, big atmospheres like this one make it special.
And a big game tonight for our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP. What is going on?
I know. I told him I was going to ask him about it. This is Ashton Auker, our 6-star MVP of the game. So you said someone just gave this to you and you put it on?
From the student section, they were like, come get it. I was like, all right.
Well, it's appropriate because you had a really good night. About 6 catches, 130, 40 yards, whatever the case was. A touchdown, a couple big returns. What was working well for you out there tonight?
The blocking was amazing on the punt returns, and Luke was delivering great balls. Our O-line was blocking amazing for him, giving enough time to give me the ball and do what I do in space.
What's a win like this mean for you, for your team? I mean, obviously it's a big win in terms of playoff seeding, but over a rival.
Yes, sir. I think it's great. This is my first year here, so they were all hyping up the rivalry, and it lived up to its hype, and I'm just happy we came out with the win.
As far as what this means for the playoffs, it means an awful lot. How much momentum do you guys now, feeling good now here towards the end of the season after this win?
Yes, sir. I think the momentum is going to carry on to the next week, and I think we've been building our momentum the whole time throughout the whole season. I think we're finally coming together and really working as a team to be a really a good chance of making it to state, and I think that's what we'll do.
All right, Ashton Hawker, our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP of the game. We have a hat for you as well, but I was not going to make you take that off.
Yes, sir.
We got a helmet as well. Great